Alright fam, so today I'm here to bring you a book haul. Yes, it has been a hot second since I've done one of these, but that was because I was either talking about the books I got in vlogs or unboxings. Then quarantine happened and I just kind of bought a lot of books. So I either bought these in April or May. Most of them I think I bought in May, which, you know, was a fun time. The first book I'm going to show you I bought after a panel, and I've already read this book because I listened to it on audiobook, and that is The Fever King. So this book is absolutely like fantastic because look at this. It's the same thing. It's fantastic. So not only that, but also have a signed book plate that I got with it. So absolutely can't wait to do a reread of this book and actually read this copy. So anyway, I have The Fever King, and this book I've been waiting since April 8th when I ordered it. I ordered it from my local independent bookstore. They said, oh hey, there's a backlog, it's gonna be a while. Fast forward to a month, I still haven't gotten the book, so I'm like, hey, can I have my money back? And they're like, sure. So I go to another independent bookstore and I'm like, hey, can I get this book from y'all? And they were like, yeah, sure. So they get it in like 2 days, then they ship it to me and it takes like 4 days. It only takes 4 days because it's in fucking Oregon. The bookstore is in Oregon. I live in Florida. Those are two opposite ends of the country, and it only takes 4 days to get to me? Interesting how that works. Anyway, the book I'm talking about, and you have known this if you followed me on Twitter or Instagram, but the book I'm talking about is The Electric Heir, which is the sequel to The Fever King. Now, The Electric Heir is also very cool in the sense that it has that on the naked hardcover. It unfortunately is not like signed or anything. I don't have a book plate, but I finally have this fucking book, and that's all that really matters. The bookstore in question that I got The Electric Heir from, I also got a couple of other books from. So I got The Dragon Republic, which is the sequel to The Poppy War. If you watched my last tag video, you will know that The Poppy War was amazing and I am deceased and need the sequel immediately. Well, I have the sequel. However, I want to read The Electric Heir, and I also have the Queerlit Readathon, obviously, that I have to do before I can read this book. So I'm waiting. I'm you know, waiting. I'm doing a buddy read of it with a friend I made over at Quarantine Pages. It's gonna be lit. This is actually the first book I bought from them. And I only got this book because I was like, oh hey, I don't have this book and I want to support this bookstore because my friend loves it. And that is The 5 Stages of Andrew Brawley by Sean David Hutchinson. It's one of the only Sean David Hutchinson books that I don't own that I want to read. So those are all of the books that I bought from this bookstore. However, these are not all of the books that I got from this bookstore because this bookstore is fucking incredible. And it let me choose an arc to go with each package. So I got The Extraordinaries by TJ Cloon with The 5 Stages of Andrew Brawley because that's the thing that I ordered first, and I'm actually reading The Extraordinaries. I'm almost done with it. It is so fucking good, y'all. So go out and pre-order this book because TJ Cloon deserves the world, and this book is real good. And then with The Dragon Republic and The Electric Heir order, I got Burn Our Bodies Down by the same author that wrote Wilder Girls. I have heard nothing but good things from my friends about Wilder Girls. Brody over at E2 Brody really loves Wilder Girls. So I really need to read Wilder Girls, but I decided that this would be a good arc to get because it's by the same author. And yeah, so I might end up reading this before I read Wilder Girls, but you know, I've heard this one is good too, so we'll see. The bookstore is called Beach Books. They are in Seaside, Oregon. So if you live near there, you should totally take advantage of like their like curbside pickup thing, because I think that they do curbside pickup. Basically, what I did is I sent them a message on Instagram and I was like, hey, I'd like to buy this book. And so they ordered that book because they didn't have it in their shop. So they ordered it from the warehouse. It took like 2 days to get there and they didn't charge me for that shipping. So like it was basically like I was buying it from them, as in buying it from like the bookstore. And then they messaged me when the book came in, and then they shipped it to me, and then they called me and I gave them my credit card number over the phone, and the shipping I think was like maybe $5. Like, okay, to put it in perspective, 2 hardbacks, so the Electric Air and the Dragon Republic, plus Burn Our Bodies Down, was only, because the ARC is free, and it was only like $45. So, and that included shipping. So, and then when I bought this, it was only like $14. So, shipping's not that expensive. So I'm going to leave a link to their Instagram in the description down below. You can do what I did and just send them a message on Instagram. You can call them. You can, I think they have a website. So you can do whatever you want to, but I highly recommend messaging them on Instagram just because they're like real cool people and they'll actually like talk to you. So like, yeah, I highly recommend that option. It's been amazing. I love them so much, which is why I'm giving them a shout out in this video. The next book I got because I got a gift card to the publishing company, and that is How to Be Remy Cameron by Julian Winters. This book is by the same author who wrote Running with Lions, which is on my Queerlet Readathon TBR. I decided to get this one instead of Running with Lions because I found Running with Lions as an ebook on Scribd, and I was like, oh, I want to get this book too. So I got this book. I'm really excited to read it. I'm hopefully going to read it during Pride Month because I know it is gay. It's very exciting. I think I got this book and The Fever King on the same day, and that was a fucking lit day. So the next book I got in my free May Unplugged book box. I won the March photo challenge, so they sent me a March box for free. And I didn't do an unboxing of it because I just wanted to see what was in the box, and I didn't really care about doing an unboxing of it. And that book is Elysium Girls. I'm not really sure what this book is about, to be honest. I haven't bothered to read the inside. The back does have a description, but yeah, I haven't read it. I just know that it looks real cool from the cover, and I'll read it eventually. The next 2 books I got from my local independent bookstore, actually in the bookstore. Like, I went to the bookstore with a mask, and I even put on gloves that they offered, and I looked around. I was looking for the Dragon Republic. This was right after I finished the Poppy War, and I was like, I need the Dragon Republic. But they didn't have it, so instead I decided, wow, I'll spend more than I spent on 2 hardbacks at Beach Books with shipping included. And I got The House in the Ceruleancy by TJ Cloon. Like I said, TJ Cloon deserves the world, and so I wanted to support him. Even though I already have read this book, I would want to reread this book, and reading it in physical form versus audiobook was a good idea, in my opinion. So I bought it. And whenever I reread it, I'm very excited for that because this book is just so fucking pure. The other book that I got is also a hardback. It's also signed. It's the reason I got it, honestly. The bookseller, when I was looking at The House in the Ceruleancy, was just like, oh, hey, if you like Night Vale, we have some signed copies of The Faceless Old Woman Who Secretly Lives in Your Home. So, of course, I got a signed first edition of The Faceless Old Woman Who Secretly Lives in Your Home. I'll let you see the signatures. By the way, I love that this hardback is like this and it doesn't have a dust jacket. I love that. But here is the signatures, and they look exactly like the signatures I have on my Welcome to Night Vale poster of the Librarian live show. So I know they're real. Or somebody's just really good at faking signatures. I don't know. That's all I have regarding my book haul. I do have 2 things that I'm going to show you as part of my fun fact of the day. And that one is, I have a trans binder now. It's really cool. Obviously it's the trans colors, and it's a full tank binder. So, you know, gonna be wearing this to Pride with a mesh shirt over it. It's gonna look really fucking lit. I got this yesterday and I was very excited. It's a Check Please shirt. It says Samuel Hockey on it. I also got a fox mask from Redbubble, and I wore this shirt and the mask and the binder, actually. I wore the binder, then the shirt, and then the mask out to Walmart yesterday, and I think it's a pretty good look, if you ask me. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.